Hi guys, it's Stephanie. um, I had an encounter with the Lord on August 26th that I want to share. Okay, I felt the presence of the Holy Spirit tangibly on my back in the same place I have often felt it. But this time it was as if I felt a hand on my head as well. I began to worship the Lord and I put my hands in front of me. And I heard him in my spirit say, I am placing something into your hand. And then he asked me, what is it? It was a scroll. He said, eat it. And I ate it. Then he said, hold it out. Hold out your hand again. And he placed a pitcher in my hand. It was oil. He said, now pour it out and see where it goes. I poured it out and it began to fan out in the U.S. Starting in the U.S. and it went to all of North America, South America, just moving steadily, then throughout the whole world. And it was just filling every land mass, every place. This is my spirit being poured out on all flesh, he said. Then he had me hold out my hands again, and he placed a key in my hand. He said, this is the key to unlock my spirit. The key of David, a man after my own heart, a man who sought the heart of God, a man who longed for the presence of God. He had me place the key in my heart and said, read the Psalms to my people. Let those who have ears to hear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. So, yes, I had this encounter with the Lord. And so I then went and did a little bit of research, and I found that the scroll, okay, I heard about eating the scroll in Scripture before. So there's one Scripture reference in Ezekiel. He said, Son of man, eat this scroll I am giving you and fill your stomach with it. So I ate it, Ezekiel said, and it tasted as sweet as honey to my mouth. Then he said, the Son of man, go now to the people of Israel and speak my words to them. I did not know what it meant when he had someone eat the scroll, but apparently he has things for me to say to the people. So, also, the flask of oil, it looked just like this. Exactly like this. When he put it in my hand. And he had me tip it out. And then I saw the U.S. and I saw the oil spreading over the U.S. and over all the continents steadily. And then the key of David. I didn't even look that up. I meant to. I don't even know if that's anything in Scripture. I'm going to look right now. Usually I look these things up. Okay, I will place on his shoulders the key to the house of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. That was in Isaiah 22:22. To the angel of the church of Philadelphia write, these are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. That's in Revelation 3:7. So key of David is in the Bible. I'm sorry, I didn't look that up first. What all this means, I'm not exactly sure. I think he was just showing me that he's still moving and he's doing things, and that he is using me, and that he wants to use me, and that I am to speak when he tells me to speak, and so I will. And so this encounter was very intense and very surprising to me. So it is interesting sharing it, and it was quite incredible, actually, and exciting at the same time. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Also, when I was having that encounter with him, I saw also the parable of the 10 virgins. And what came to me at that moment was that in the parable of the 10 virgins, right before the groom comes, someone announced to them that he was coming, and they lit their lamps. So I felt like the Lord was saying, it's time to light your lamps. It's time to be a light to the world. It's time to shine. It's time to be ready for him to come, but also to be someone that lifts him up, and that his light is greater than the darkness. We have to remember that all these dark things happening in the world are not reality. They are the enemy trying to exert his will, but God is still God. He is still sovereign. He is still over it all. He is still still just. He is still able. He is still willing. He is still doing what he needs to do, and in the hearts of his people. And he wants us to shine. He wants us to shine bright for him. So anyway, there was my encounter, one of my encounters with him that I recently had. So I hope, I'm just kind of blown away by it, so I'm just kind of surprised. I know I'm kind of looking off to the side. I've got a different camera today, so I can't figure out where I'm supposed to look. So sorry about that. The other thing I wanted to say is I am posting a new video about salvation. And so anyone out there, if anyone is watching these videos but does not know if they're saved, has not received Jesus, has not made him the Lord of their life, then you can go watch my video. It's a short video. It just walks you through it all, and I hope that it encourages you. All right, guys, love you. Be blessed.